Hey guys, Alternate State here. Welcome back to The Witcher 3. We last left off, we beat yeah, Vampire Man. We killed him. A shinket place. Now we're gonna go talk to Sienna, about the final victim. Actually, I think I'll sell a bunch of stuff real quick. I don't know how much is left in the game necessarily. There's a new side quest. Oh my god, we're gonna have more things to do. But I'm pretty close to the end. I know I've got to be pretty close to the end, especially now that the beast has been slain, which was like the main reason for me coming to Toussaint. And we're just wrapping up some loose ends.
A plea from her illustrious height.
Let's show some stuff. Let me see what you got.
What do you have on offer?
Weapons. Oh no, broken again. 25%. Oh, because I have the oil on still, I guess, but. Sell all the stuff, make some room. I don't know if we're going to have a chance to loot anything else, really, but. Keep those. Toussaint, not turning trousers. Toussaint, trousers. 97. 109. Yeah, well. Get rid of those trousers. Alright, we'll call that good enough for now. I'm gonna do some organizing.
Farewell.
But
good luck on the path.
let me go talk to oh god dang it. Actually, where's the side quest? Let me go pick that up. The music just got really loud in my ear holes. Wonder what kind of side quest it's gonna be. It popped up after the whole capture the castle thing, so. Excuse me, painter. Oh god. Your what's ready to blow? Sound like you said my bowels are ready to blow. I feel like doing some parkour. Aha! Oh, hey. Oh. Are you drunk? This is the guy I was talking about.
Guillaume, what are you doing here?
Leave me be. Without my Vivian, life has no meaning. You are the last to whom I wish to speak.
What?
Your boots could use some.
Was that it? Okay. Sorry. Alright, we'll just run to the objective, because we're not too far. Who knows, we might find some more interesting things along the way. I'm surprised that interaction happened. But, yeah, I explained before I did a side quest where he wanted me to compete in a tournament to try and win his lover's heart, and she had a curse that needed lifting at the same time, so I ended up lifting the curse. She went off to go explore the world without him, and now he's all sad and apparently drunk and in the middle of the floor, so I could have fast traveled up here and gotten here so much quicker. I'm getting my nice new clean boots all dirty. Do I still need to keep going around? Oh, yeah, I do. So I got no shortcuts there. Yeah, it's a nice, beautiful day. We had a crazy storm last night. You might have heard some thunder and hail and stuff in the background. Like the hail was seriously this big. See how big that is? It's big. It's like the size of my eyeball. Uh-oh. 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 What did I do? Just keep running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running. He's a coming. He's a coming. Oh, there we go. Jesus. That was amazing. I loved it. She's above. Huh?
Halt!
Need
I
to
thought you were
see
going for a high
Sienna
five. Sorry.
urgently.
In the matter of?
She's suspected of planning the Duchess's assassination. I don't know if I should reveal that
Want
to
to
a
talk
random
to
guard.
her? It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then.
Okay.
You're that witcher who solved the murders, no?
Yes.
Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Okay. Follow the guard to Sienna's cell. I wonder if she has escaped. And I gotta go track her down again or something.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Highly irregular, this.
Have
Oh,
you
this
come to see how I fare?
is...
I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders.
Oh, yeah.
It's a shame they took it
I
from me.
know
for-
who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Goodness, you're simply a
They
compulsive
properly
sin.
interrupted that time. Most of the time when there's an interruption, there's an awkward pause.
Deadloff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear.
Yeah, who cares if we had sex in the clouds?
Why'd you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Curse of the Black Sun. Because you envy her? Because she turned her back on you, forgot about you?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated.
Yeah. Yeah, sated.
Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? No, she's no longer in
Maybe.
danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
This is a pretty fancy prison cell, gotta say. Ah, honesty, finally. Ever thought to forgive her?
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Yeah, think of all the fairy tale
I don't
stuff
know
you
who
did.
fed you that rubbish, but
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
if she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me? Hmm?
Might ask her that. She was a child. Yeah.
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon?
Yeah, think
She
about
was
it.
powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Ugh.
Listen to me, I have fancy
You meant
clothes
what you
now.
said in the Land of a Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you? Ah, with all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
Think about what I said, though. Yeah. The good ending. I hope. Still time to screw things up, or maybe I already did. I don't know. I don't know if there is good and bad endings in this one. There was in the last DLC, but it was.
De la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
But it was a pretty simple choice. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Want to see him too.
De la Tour. Because in the last DLC, all I had to do was either help the what's his face or not, and I chose to help.
It's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Yes. I like your new scars. Don't look too good. Should I say this? Or should we just start? I wanna say this.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness.
Yeah, we're friends. We're
Let's
best
begin the
buddies.
ceremony.
You're
Come
my
with me.
Vegeta
The
to my
Duchess
Goku.
awaits.
Actually, no, it's different. Because Vegeta still hates Goku. I think he likes me now. We're actual friends. We're actual best buddies.
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
But how?
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your grace,
Sure
Geralt
wasn't.
of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Toussaint.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair. Step forth.
What did she even pick anything up?
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast.
Hell yeah.
Such is our desire. May the symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Nice. Ooh, achievement. Last action
In more
hero.
familiar terms now,
Be decorated with the
I
Order of
thank
the
you
Duchess
immensely,
Yennefer.
Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Oh,
Thank you.
I have a small surprise.
how many
for
monies
you
did I
in
get?
addition.
5,000.
I'll give you more than a dozen
Nice.
barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Truly honored. Got bad news. Sienna was out to kill you. Let's wait to tell her that.
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly, but she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
Now do I tell
If
her?
my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
They're questioning her right here. Don't have an official courtroom or anything.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Duchess asked me to stay.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Oh crap. Okay. She had cause to feel pain. Alright, let's try that.
Bitterness consumes Sienna. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Sienna?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
You were children then, both of you. Claimed to understand all those you detested.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister? The day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark.
That sounds fun.
And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
She was the little sister. You're supposed to look out for the little
It's
sister.
true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not
Man.
before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Come on. Love each other. Tickles. A happy ending? Did I make the right call in not telling her that she wanted to murder her? Maybe ignorance is bliss? Do we win? Oh, more
All in
experience.
all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early.
Duchess.
The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this.
Oh yeah, I've got my armor back on.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips.
Well said.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed.
Nice.
It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Yeah. Right now, in the dark?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So,
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're superhumans. Okay.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy.
Gloves for
Here,
picking mandrake.
Gloves and a mask. Don them,
Oh.
and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Okay, I gotta put on my gloves for picking mandrake. And my mask for picking mandrake. Also, I want to repair my sword. Again. Are they under quest items? Oh. Boucle du bleu. Alright. Oh, can I put this on? Equip. Dang it. Are these the gloves for picking mandrakes? Yeah. I gotta take off my donkey ears.
Makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Collect mandrake roots. 0 of 2. There's only 2. Is there one over here? I can see the glowiness. Mandrake. They don't scream like the ones in Harry Potter. Speaking of screaming, I can hear my dog. Ah, there it is. Into Regis.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy
did
to
he
track
go?
down. He's a vampire after all.
Is what your sense to
Damn
find
it, where'd you go?
Why is my dog barking again? Hold on. Put my gloves back on. And my oh my god, he's the worst. There we go. Now I feel better.
Regis!
Why did he run away so fast?
Where'd you go?
What? Oh, hi, dog. Oh, that one died? Oh. Wow. Killed him so
Those
quick.
Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or
Won't let it go, will they?
they will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
I've got Mandrake, but you're gonna have to take them out of my pocket because I took my gloves off.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco Vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
Surprised?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
I think I'll settle down there for good. No, I was made to kill monsters. Don't know yet.
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path. Go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on. Which, of course, brings to mind Dandelion.
I should go check in with that guy. Tell him about my new adventures so he can write some more
remember a night,
songs.
Not too far from here, if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Our
Vilgefortz.
encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
That must have been in the first
Seems like
game,
a
because
land
I don't
straight out of a fairy tale back then.
think Ciri was even in the
Sole
second
problem,
game.
Cellar's too small to accommodate all that wine.
I never played the first game.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and
Mamoons?
Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
I have no idea.
Killed him.
Oh,
Sure wasn't easy, though.
yeah. Sit a while longer. Where'll you go?
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard.
Nilfgaard.
Why ever not? The
Nilfgaard.
Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
Alright. Let's sit a while longer.
I so don't feel like going anywhere.
Ah!
Sit here a while longer?
We did it!
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
Fade to black.
That we do.
Cut to black. Hey! He looked at me. Oh, he did it! And it's the same credits as the main game, so I could probably skip this, but this will be the final episode in the series. Oh, and holy crap, it was so good. I wanted to keep going. This game has been sitting on my shelf for 5 years, I think. I knew it was going to be a long investment, and I needed to wait until I was ready to start it, and I'm glad I finally did. And even now, I took a 4-month break in between to do Elden Ring, which I knew that was going to be a long one too, but I was way too excited for that one. Because I played the crap out of the second Witcher. Like, it's one of the few games on the 360 that I actually like went through and got every single achievement and like tried to see every ending and things like that. And I don't know if I will be able to do that with this one. I don't have as much time as I used to back when the second one came out, to play games all the time and just invest so much into one game. But I am going to finish at least the side quests I have left floating around. Maybe try and finish my Skellige Gwent deck. Maybe get a few more achievements here and there, and then I'll probably retire this one to my shelf. I've got so many more games on my shelf that I need to get to. But I actually picked out a couple because I knew we were getting close. So after this, you can look for Titanfall 2, which is another one that's been sitting there for a long time, and a game called Journey to the Savage Planet. And then I have a friend here who is going to like kind of backseat commentate while I'm playing Code Vein, so that'll be coming soon too. And I've got so many other games to get through eventually too, but yeah, that's kind of my immediate plans moving forward. This game was awesome. The side quests were so engaging. Like, I don't know, I knew it was huge, I knew there was a lot, and one of my worries was that, like, I'm such a completionist with things, like, that it would get tedious doing a lot of the side quests, but they were so interesting that I never really got that feeling of just, like, gotta go do this just to get it checked off my list, like I did with a lot of missions in, say, like, Skyrim or something like that. Skyrim's another one where I went through and completed every single thing I could. Took a long time. I don't have a playthrough of that, so don't bother looking for it, but, yeah. I also want to look up and see if that was the good ending, or if that's the only ending. I did see when I looked something up that there's branching story paths, so I went with one of the branches. I think the turning point, was during the Capture the Castle mission, where you can either go talk to someone about finding the Elder or go find Sienna. I think that is the point where you branch off into different endings. So I'm curious as to what the other option would look like. But at this point, I've saved over the point of no return, so I don't think I can actually go back and do it without starting completely over. And I've sunk many hours into this game. I'm not ready to dive right back in just yet. So, but that's gonna do it. I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you so much if you watched through this whole series. I really appreciate your support, and if you're still watching now, hi. Thanks for sticking around, but I'm gonna sign off. Actually, I'll skip the credits just to see if there's anything.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Be it so ever humble. Oh, we do have a little bit. Okay, let's go home. Let's go find a fast travel thing so that we can go home quicker. Right over here. Okay, we'll see what happens when we go home. I'm assuming by going home he means the vineyard, right? Yes. Okay. We're going home. Maybe get a last little bit of exposition. Got my fancy new armor, everybody. What?
Master Witcher.
Is Yennefer here?
Some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
And you're not even saying a gender, so I don't know yet, but I'm hoping it's Yennefer. Or Ciri, which is still alive. set up a couple of my armor things around. Figured I would decorate a little bit. I've got that's the Manticore armor in the back there. That's the vampire armor I found in the dungeon.
Unexpected as ever.
Yes. My bow. Do you like my donkey ears? Those are new since last we saw each other.
And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
No, I'm
Wouldn't
just
get a
happy
straight
you're here.
answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly.
Oh, I missed you too,
Come outside.
Yennefer.
We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty two-crown romance.
Hell yeah, let's do it. But it's really bright out. This guy kind of hurts my eyes right now. Should we wait till it's dark? Brought a lot of books. Having a house feels strange. We made it. Found our happy ending.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you.
Every thought this
peace
day would
and
come.
Quiet. Bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt.
There's lots of peacocks around here,
I'm
too.
not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing.
Nice.
Never change, Geralt.
Your necklace is
I
clipping
beg
through
you.
your chest. Just so you know. Toussaint. Like
Liking
it?
Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
Not enough
But-
monsters
But
around.
the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
I mean, you're pretty damn hot
Might
already.
need to think about changing your color palette.
I'm wearing
Off-white and
gold.
pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies.
Hell yeah. Let's be farmers.
I think I shall simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Yes, ma'am.
Bring you whatever you want.
Having a house feels
You know,
strange.
feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident. But I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard. Good enough?
Yeah.
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely,
Siri.
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
oh yeah,
Ah.
the unicorn. Fine. You can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
The fucking unicorn. Brought a lot of
Brought
books.
quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The name of the orchid. A widower for half a year.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I
Pleasure
was.
reading.
But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that.
Nice.
Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
I'm important to you? Alright, that's all the things.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Nice. My happy ending. Ah. Look at that. No quests. Why do we have a candle lit in the middle of the day? Let's extinguish that shit, Yen. Gonna burn up my new vineyard. Okay, oh, do we have anything else to say?
Can we talk?
Always. With pleasure.
Okay, bye.
So,
Of course.
Okay, alright. That's it. It's my happy ending. You can sit back down, go back to reading your book. I'm sorry for interrupting. Okay. Wow. We did it, and Yen's here. I think this is the good ending, after all. So I'm going to end now. Yeah, that's the end of the Witcher series. So thank you guys for watching. Like this video, comment on it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like it. And I'll see you in the next game. It's probably going to be Titanfall 2. Okay. Sorry, peasant. Okay, bye.